Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Today, I continue the talk about the six paramitas, six perfection. This one is about the enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is very important among the six perfection, because you know that anything you do, you need to have enthusiasm. You have to have the design, the ambition to do it. Because if any activities, anything we want to practice, you don't have the strong design, enthusiasm, you don't advance. So, especially in the Dhamma practice, you have to have enthusiasm. Like, in real life, like if you go to school, people, they don't have a strong design to have a good education, to go to school. That person would not succeed. Okay? It's very natural. In sport, it's the same thing. Like today, I read about one girl. It's admirable, She comes from a poor family in Vietnam, okay? And in 2003, her father, he decided to kill the whole family. So what he did, he get the TNT, the stick, so wrap around him and his wife and the little girl. He blew off, so he killed the whole family. But for some reason, that little baby did not die. She flew out about 30 meters, 100 feet from that. She lost both her two legs. She didn't die. The parents, they died. And it's like a miracle. One American family, they find out that, so they went to Vietnam to get her, to adopt her. It's a regular American family. They have 6 children already. But they love kids. For some reason, like a karma, they said wonderful. When they see the kid, the little baby, hold the baby, they know already it's their baby. So bring me back that baby, raise them. So they said if they left the baby in Vietnam, the baby have no chance. They have no processes to have artificial legs for the baby. So they bring back. And sure enough, they bring back the baby. And their processes, we grow up. Now she's about 16 years old. She become one athlete. She's very good swimmer. She's candidate for the Olympic Games in Tokyo. It's a wonderful history. So she said she have a second life. When her American parents adopt her, she have a second life. And she succeeds. Only the goodwill, the enthusiasm. She knows that even without 2 legs, she still can be an athlete, and she becomes a very good swimmer. I have a picture of the film. It's very impressive. It's very emotional. So how she grew up, how she had that chance, And it had to be something karma, okay? How the world, the American parents found her and went to Vietnam. He said went to Vietnam is very difficult. It's a small town, poor country, very small town. They have to go by bike, a motorbike. Go to find the girl, and then get the little girl, bring back to Saigon, and then adopt her and bring back to America. Now she's 16. she become an artist. So what it is, the enthusiasm, the fire in her. She said she has second life. A good family now. The American parents, they love her. And in this country, she have everything. She have 2 artificial legs. She get up, move around, and she lift weight because she's small. She's weight. She have a stronger, have a bigger body, so she can swim. And her coach teach her, and she become one of the best swimmer. And she compete in the Tokyo Olympic Games. So it is said that enthusiasm is extremely important, especially when you practice Dharma. Dharma practice is a little difficult, it's time consuming, but you have to like it, you have to love it, because if you see Dharma so pretty, the teaching of a Buddha is so pretty, it's wonderful things. Buddha say this one, there are 2 blessings in life. The first blessing is to be born as a human being, because only human beings have a chance to elevate yourself. The second blessing, to meet the Dharma, to learn the Dharma. Dharma is wonderful. Buddhism is a religion of love, no violence. You see, on the religion, they have a lot of violence. They kill on the name of some kill on the name of God, on the name of Allah, something. In Buddhism, they have no killing. The Buddhist people, they get killed, but they don't kill back. They have no self-defense in Buddhism. Like in the other religion, it said, oh, somebody threatened me. I get my gun, I pull trigger, I kill him or her before she killed me. In Buddhism, no. In Buddhism, we believe this one. If I get killed, because in the last life, I commit a crime, kill that person, so I own the life of that person. So this life, I pay back. Okay? So if I kill, that means I never pay my debt. Okay? There's one history. The second patriarch, Zen tradition, he's very good in fencing. When he retired, he go out of the temple. A gang of people wait for him and ready to kill him. He stay there and let them kill. People ask, how come? You don't use yourself. It's good in fencing. You can kill them. He said, no, if I kill them, then I never pay off my debt. So I know the last life I killed, so I have to pay back. So he left it. And he said, so I don't get any more. In history, for example, Moggallana, okay? He's a saint, he's a bodhisattva. He's a very violent death. Even Buddha, nobody can save him. Even himself, he can save himself. That's why it happened. Because the last life, he committed a crime. He killed his mother. In Buddhism, he killed your parents. That's a big sin. That's a big sin. And Moggallana, he killed his mother last life. So this life, even after he become a bodhisattva saint, he have a violent death after that. And he know it. Buddha know it. Nobody can do anything to stop the chanting. Because he's crying, he have to pay it back. Kill his mother. Okay? So in Buddhism, enthusiasm is very important. So the first thing what you do about the enthusiasm, overcomes sloth. Because sometimes we are lazy. We procrastinate. Okay? In life, everything we procrastinate. We said, no, we do tomorrow, we do next time. Oh, you study. I said, okay, I study next year, next month. We never apply ourselves to do something we love. We love it with some excuse. Oh, I'm still young. I have plenty of time to do it. Some people have said, to practice, I wait until I get old. You know? When I retire, I do it. Go to church, you said, now I'm young, I'm very active, I make a living. You know, I want to be famous, I want to do everything. I don't have time to religious things. For religious things, petition old people, for women for children, old people, not for me. I'm young, strong, healthy, good looking. I have time for me to deal with religion. So procrastination, no, do it, okay? You do it, and you can balance your time, okay? Like in Buddhism, if you're not a monk or nun, you don't have to devote your time to practice full time. If you live out, okay, balance your time, okay? Some time for work, some time for fun, some time to practice. Practice religion, practice the Buddhism like you recharge your spiritual battery. You make it recharge the battery, and it's good for you. It's good for your life. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense for your life. Okay, you don't waste time. It's very useful for you. So no procrastination. So overcome sloth. Okay, do it. Second thing is you have a lot of trivial activities. A lot of things you do, Oh, I will do something. I play game. I play something, I play something, and I don't have time to do that. So a lot of trivial activities, you need to balance it. Okay? Sometimes you're young, especially young guys like this young gentleman here. I thought I have game, I have a puzzle, I have something I can do it. Limit it. Something you know that the trivial is not that important. If you do it, a limit time, watching TV or some program, something, you see, it's not really that important. If you want to do it, limit it. Limit the trivial things, okay? So, another thing too, defeatism, okay? You said, oh, I'm weak. I don't have a willpower. I don't have time. I don't have time to do it. That's defeatism. No, you have it. You believe it. You have your intrinsic value. You have an awakened nature. You have a Buddha nature. Some people say, what is Buddha nature? I'm a Buddhist. You tell me I'm a Buddha nature. I don't believe it. We call it awakened nature. You said, oh no, not awakened. What is awakened nature? Intrinsic value. Every human being, you have intrinsic value. It's very, very valuable. You don't see it, but you do have it. Okay? You do have. You don't believe you have that. You do have it. It's natural. It's you value. It's a human value. If you see it, you have that intrinsic value, that awakened nature. Said, yeah, I am honorable. I'm very valuable. I can do it. I can practice it. You believe yourself. You don't believe yourself, you cannot advance. Like anybody who plays sport, he cannot believe himself or herself. There's no way she or he can win. Okay? Because they have no faith in yourself. The people, they do it. They said, I didn't play to defeat another person. I play to win myself. To know that I have my true value, my intrinsic value. If you believe in yourself, you advance it. So that is enthusiasm. It's extremely important to practice Buddhism, to study the Dharma. Dharma is the profound, very profound. Buddha, he spent 45 years or 49 years, it depends on the school. Some schools they say 49 years, some schools say 45 years. It is very profound philosophy, way of life. So we need time for us to study. You study it and benefit from your study. You enjoy it. You enjoy it and you benefit the other people. Buddha says this one, help yourself and help the other people. Some people say, I want to help somebody. No, you cannot help anybody until you help yourself. How you help yourself? You study, you elevate yourself, you become a better person, a good person. And after you become a good person, a better person, you can turn around, can help your loved one, can help the neutral people, or even you can help your enemy. Okay? You don't have enemy. The people they antagonized you in the past, the people they're not nice to you in the past, indirectly, directly, they try to hurt you. But out of love, you help them. You give example to them. Sometimes you don't have to teach. You just by your action. Action is better than talk and speech. They see how you act. You become very kind, very nice person, very helpful person. They will wonder, how the world, he or she, such a good person, so patient, so nice to me. Even I didn't show friendship to her or him, but he or she said, she's always helped me. And they see it, they appreciate it, and they find out what? Because I practice Buddhism. My true color is love. Loving kindness and loving compassion. What's the loving kindness? Loving kindness, you treat everybody like your own family, like your brother, your sister, like your parents. You love them. Love everybody like that. You have no discrimination whatsoever. Love. Okay? A loving compassion, what's that? You love somebody, they are needy. You love them with respect and dignity. Then love somebody out of pity. Okay? You look down on them. I love you, but I know you're weak, you know you're poor, I know you're not educated. I am better educated, I have better position, I make more money than you, I'm higher than you, I help you out of pity. Don't do that. Help them with dignity, with love, okay? Like even you go out in the street, somebody in corner of the street, they go out, they beg for money, you say, oh, they're lazy. They get money for drugs. Even if you need money drug, but they still need to eat. These drug addicts, they still need $1 to go to buy a hamburger or to buy something to eat, to swallow. If she or he buy drugs, intentionally, you don't want to give money for drugs, but you give out of love. Maybe he or she, they need a little bit money to buy some water, to buy some food to eat. That's your intention. You love them, you help them, not out of pity, now out of contempt. Now out there, I despise you because you're a drug addict, I give you, okay? Get out of my way. No, give them with love, with respect. Who knows that? Your gesture, your action, maybe make them change it. I said, I better to have a job, I better quit drinking, I better quit taking drugs. Maybe not this time, maybe next time. They think it and they quit. They quit drinking. They quit taking drugs. You change them out of love. Okay? Like you treat your family. If your young brother is on drugs, you don't spank him, you don't call police on him, you don't despise him, you give him some money. Tell him, brother, go to buy a hamburger, go to buy something. I hope that you stop, don't take drugs anymore, don't drink anymore. Maybe first time he didn't listen. Maybe the second time, the third time, fourth time, maybe it get in his mind and he will stop. Okay? So that's the love. We use that to help people. Help ourselves first and we help the people. That's the Buddhist way. Okay? Always treat the people with dignity, with love. Okay? So that today I talked about enthusiasm. It's extremely important to practice it. They said on the 6 parameters, 6 perfection, enthusiasm is the most important. If you have the drive, you have a good intention to do it, everything, the other 5 perfection will follow it. So enthusiasm is the most important for all the practitioners to practice Buddhism. Keep our drive, keep our fire to practice it. Practice to help ourselves. He said, I practice to benefit myself. After I benefit myself, I transfer my merit to other people. I transfer, after I get the benefit, I transfer to everybody to benefit. That's my intention, to benefit. Some people said, why you practice Buddhism? I said, practice Buddhism to help. In many places, like in the Tibetan Buddhism, they ask, why you practice Buddhism? I said, I want to become Buddha. Why don't I become Buddha? To try to go back to help. Okay? Like the second patriarch, the sixth patriarch in Zen tradition, he come from a poor family, uneducated. When he listened to the Diamond Sutra, he go by the temple. He listened to the Diamond Sutra, and he wake up. So he come in the temple. He asked the fifth patriarch, why you come in here for a young man? He said, I come in to become Buddha. The people said, this guy, he's illiterate, he's ignorant, and he's so arrogant. He said, he come in to become Buddha. The fifth patriarch said, I agree. Because he wants to become Buddha, so he can turn around to help the people, to wake up the people. And really, he become a very good bodhisattva. He's a sixth patriarch. Okay? Come in illiterate, small, ignorant, but his intention to become a Buddha. Okay? And it's true. So keep the enthusiasm by practicing. We're practicing with good intention to help yourself and help the other people. That's my talk today about enthusiasm. If anybody has any question about this perfection, I will try to answer your question. And this time of the year, on the 22nd of this month, August, we will celebrate the Ulambana. What is Ulambana? It's a Parents' Day. The day we think about our ancestors, our grandparents, our parents. We are grateful to them. Okay? Without our parents, we're not here today. Okay? So it's Ulambana. So in about 2 weeks, we will celebrate the Ulambana on Sunday about 9. We invite all of you to come just to have the celebration to honor our ancestors, our grandparents, our parents, and ourselves. Because we are parents. If you're young, you're not parents, you will be parents one of these days. Or we celebrate the parents, the other parents. Okay? We teach the young generation how to be grateful to parents, grandparents, ancestors. We have to be grateful. Okay? We have 4 gratitude in life. The first one, to Buddha. He teaches Buddhism. Second one, to our parents, our ancestral parents. The third one, to our nation, our country. Fourth one, to all the sentient beings. Everybody in the ecosystem. Due to them, with the coexistence of those, we survive. We cannot survive without the other species. Okay? It's a coexistence. So we have to respect the ecosystem, protect the ecosystem. Do not destroy the ecosystem. We want to survive. We need the ecosystem. We need the other species. We need the ants. We need the insect. We need everything so we can survive. That's the Ulambana. So I hope that, and today, because the young monk is not here today, but from next week we just start chanting the Ullabana Sutra. Okay, so that way we know how to celebrate the Ancestors' Day. Okay? If you have no question, we transfer the merit. We go chanting. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Any positive karmic action we accomplish today, you want to transfer everybody, wish them the alignment. General practice. Inviting the bell. Bodies and mind imperfect, one of eyes and my heart along with the sound of the bell. May the hearers awaken from forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow. Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to my true home. And offer in gratitude, we offer this incense to all Buddha and Bodhisattvas throughout space and time. May it be fragrant as earth herself, reflecting our careful efforts, our wholehearted mindfulness, and the truth of understanding slowly ripening. May we and all beings be companions of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May we awaken from forgetfulness and realize our true home. Opening verse, the sense in the sense of now, all the Dharma in every place, auspicious clouds appearing, our sincere intention the fulfilling, as all Buddhas now show their perfect body, homage to the incense cloud canopy, Bodhisattva and great Bodhisattvas. Verses for body, we bow together. Homage to the eternally abiding Buddha, the supreme Dharma and sagely Sangha throughout the Dharma and the Dharma space and 3 periods of time. To the fundamental teacher, Shakyamuni
honor future Buddha, Manjushri, great wisdom, Bodhisattva, universal, great conduct, Bodhisattvas, and the guarding Deva Bodhisattvas, and the glorious mountain assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Buddha in the land of ultimate Avalokiteshvara, great compassion Bodhisattva, great strength Bodhisattva, earth store great power Bodhisattva, and the assembly of great purity like Bodhisattvas.
Please sit down. The great compassion mantra.
Namo great compassionate Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo great compassionate Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo great compassionate Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
Namo Ratna
Trayaya. Namo Avalokiteshvaraya, Bodhisattvaya, Mahasattvaya, Mahakarunikaya, Om Sarvaravaye, Sudanadasya, Namo Ridva Imarya, Valokiteshvaraya, Namo Narakindi, Rima Avatsvami Sarva Atharto Subham Ashayam Sarva Sattva Namo Vasattva Namo Akamaviteto Adyatha Om Avalokalokat Arati Ma Bodhisattva Sarva Sarva Mala Mala Mahi Mahi Hidayam Kuru Kuru Karmam Duru Duru Vidyate Mahavidyati Dara Dara Dirini Saraya Chala Chala Mama Vimala Muktali Ehi Ehi Shina Shina Arsam Prasari Visva Visvam Prasaya Hulu Hulu Mara Hulu Hulu Hui Sara Siri Siri Suru Suru Bodhaya 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 Maitriye Narakindi Dishrinina Mana Svaha Siddhaya Svaha Mahasiddhaya Svaha Siddhayoge Svaraya Svaha Narakindi Svaha Mara Svaha Sira Sima Mukaya Svaha Sarva Siddhaya Svaha Chakra Asiddhaya Svaha Padma Kasaya Svaha Arakindi Vagalaya Svaha Varishankaraya Svaha Namo Ratnayaya Namo Arya Valokite Svaraya Svaha Om Sidyantu Mantra Padaya Svaha.
The Dharma Bodhi is
bringing light in concentration. My heart is at peace. A smile is born on my lips. This is a new day, and I vow go through it and mindfulness. Sun of wisdom is shining in every direction. Noble shine diligently, bring your mind into meditation. Namo Shakyamunaye Buddhaya. Namo Shakyamunaye Buddhaya. Namo Shakyamunaye Buddhaya.
This is for opening a sutra. The
past profound and wonderful Dharma is difficult to encounter in hundreds of millions of eons. Now see and hear it, receive and uphold, and I vow to fathom the Tathagata's true meaning. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.
Touching the
one who bows and the one who is bowed to are both by nature empty. Therefore the communication between them is inexpressibly perfect. Our practice center is the net of Indra, reflecting all Buddhas everywhere, as my own person reflects in all Buddhas, to whom with my whole life I go for refuge.
offering
Light in the 10 directions, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, to whom we bow in gratitude.
teaching and
Living the way of awareness in the very midst of suffering and confusion. Shakyamuni Buddha, the awakened one, to whom we bow in gratitude.
cutting through
Ignorance awakening our hearts and our minds, Manjushri, the Bodhisattva of great understanding, to whom we bow in gratitude.
working
Mindfully, working joyfully for the sake of all beings. Santabhadra, the Bodhisattva of great action, to whom we bow in gratitude.
responding
To suffering, serving beings in countless Avalokiteshvara, a Bodhisattva of great compassion, to whom we bow in gratitude. Awakening and loving kindness in children, sprouts, and all beings. Maitreya, the Buddha to be born, to whom we bow in gratitude.
showing the
The fearlessly and compassionately, the stream of all our ancestral teachers, to whom we bow in gratitude.
the
Dhamma is deep and lovely. We now have a chance to see it and practice it. We vow to realize its true meaning
of the Paramita, the Bodhisattva.
Bodhisattva Avalokita, moving in the deep course of Prajna Paramita, shed light on the five skandhas and found them equally empty. After his penetration, he overcame ill-being. Listen, Shariputra, form is emptiness. Emptiness is form is not other than emptiness. Emptiness is not other than form. The same is true with feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. Listen, Shariputra, all dharmas marked with emptiness are neither produced nor destroyed, neither defiled nor immaculate. They're increasing nor decreasing. Therefore, in emptiness there is neither nor feelings, nor perceptions, nor mental formation, consciousness, eye or ear, or nose or tongue, nor mind, no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, object of mind, no realms of elements, interdependent origins, and no extinction of them, no ill-being, cause of ill-being, no end of ill-being, and no path, no understanding, no attainment, because there is no attainment. Bodhisattvas grounded in Prajna Paramita find no obstacles for their minds. Having obstacles, they overcome fear, liberating themselves from illusion, nirvana. All Buddhas in the past, present, and future arrive at Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore, should know that perfect understanding is the highest mantra, the mantra, the destroyer of ill-being, incorruptible truth of Prajna Paramita should therefore be proclaimed. Gate, gate, para, gate, parasam, gate, bodhisattva. Gate, gate, para, gate, parasam, gate, bodhisattva. Gate, gate, para, gate, parasam, gate, bodhisattva.
Invoking the Bodhisattva's name, we
Invoke your name, Avalokiteshvara. We aspire to learn your way of listening in order to leave the suffering in the world. You know how to listen in order to understand. We invoke your name in order to practice listening. All our attention and open-heartedness, we will sit and listen without any prejudice. We will sit, listen without judging or reacting. We will sit and listen in order to understand. We will sit, listen attentively that we will be able to the other person is saying, and also what is being left unsaid. Know that just by listening deeply, we already alleviate a great deal of pain.
we
Your name, Manjushri, we aspire to learn your way, which is to be still and to look deeply to the heart of things, into the hearts of people. We will look with all our attention and open-heartedness. We will look with unprejudiced eyes. We will look without judging or reacting. We will look deeply so that we will be able to see and understand the roots of suffering through the selfless nature of all that is. We will practice your way of using the sword of understanding to cut through the bonds of suffering, thus freeing ourselves and other species.
We
Invoke your name, Samantabhadra. We aspire to practice your vow to act with the eyes and heart, compassion to bring to one person in the morning and to ease the pain of one person the afternoon. We know that the happiness of others is our own happiness. We aspire to practice joy, the path of service. We know that every word, every look, every action, and every smile can bring happiness to others. We know that if we practice wholeheartedly, we ourselves become inexhaustible source of peace and joy for our loved ones and for all species.
we
Invoke your name, Shittigarbha. We aspire to learn your way of being present where there is darkness, suffering, oppression, and despair, so we can bring hope, relief, and liberation to those places. We are determined to forget about or abandon those desperate situations. We will do our best to establish contact with those who cannot find a way out of their suffering, those who cries for help, justice, equality, and human rights not being heard. We know that hell can be found in many places on earth. We will do our best not to contribute to creating more hells on earth and to help transform the hells that already exist. We will practice in order to realize qualities of perseverance and stability, so that like the earth we can always be supportive and faithful to those in need.
we bow together. The three refuges. I take
Refuge in the Buddha, the one who showed me the way in this life. I take refuge in the Dharma, the way of understanding and of love. I take refuge in the Sangha, the community that lives in harmony and awareness. In the refuge of Buddha, I clearly see the path of light and beauty in the world. Dwell in the refuge of Dharma, I learn to open many doors. The path of transformation, in the refuge of Sangha, shining light that supports me, keeping my practice free of obstruction.
take
Refuge in the Buddha, in myself I aspire to help all people recognize their own awakened nature, realizing the mind of love, taking refuge in Dharma in my. I aspire to help all people fully master the ways of practice and walk together on the path of liberation, taking refuge in the Sangha in myself. I aspire to all people build for communities to embrace all beings and support their transformation.
Sharing the merit, reciting
the sutras, practicing the way of awareness gives rise to benefits without limits. We vow to share the fruit with all beings. We vow to offer tribute to parents, teachers, friends, and numerous beings who give guidance and support along the path.
Hi.